Imagine being completely alone in a world that never stops moving. No one to call your name, no warm hand to stroke your head, just endless streets, hunger that never quite leaves, and the constant fear that tomorrow will hurt more than today. That was Aloka's life, a stray dog in India, invisible, unloved, surviving on scraps and shadows. His eyes held a quiet sadness, the kind that makes your chest ache just looking at them. No one knew his story. No one cared enough to ask. Until one rainy day, a small group of barefoot Buddhist monks walked by, carrying nothing but peace in their hearts. Aloka, trembling and wary, followed at a distance. Something in their calm steps called to the broken part of him. What if this one choice, this tiny act of trust, could rewrite a life? What if a forgotten dog became the light the whole world needed? This is Aloka's true story. It will break your heart wide open and then fill it with something unbreakable. Stay with me. In 2024, during a sacred 110-day pilgrimage across India and Nepal, the monks, led by Venerable Bhikkhu Panakara, walked mile after mile in silence, spreading loving kindness to every being they met. One afternoon, under gray skies, a skinny stray appeared at the edge of their path. Matted fur, ribs showing, scars from kicks and cars. He didn't beg. He just watched. The monks left rice and vegetables, simple offerings, without forcing anything. Day after day, he came closer, first a few steps behind, then beside them. Soon he was walking in rhythm, eating from their hands, sleeping curled near their robes under the stars. No leash, no commands, just quiet choice. When the monks noticed the perfect heart-shaped mark on his forehead, they smiled through tears. They named him Aloka, divine light in ancient Pali, because in his weary eyes, they saw not just a dog, but a soul choosing peace over pain. Imagine the moment he first rested his head on a monk's knee. No words, just trust. For the first time, Aloka wasn't surviving. He was belonging. The monks whispered to him at night, "You are home now, little one." And in that gentle promise, a stray who had nothing found everything. By October 2025, the monks began their boldest walk, 2,300 miles from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C., through deserts, storms, snow, to ask the world to remember compassion. Aloka, their faithful ambassador, trotted beside them, his tail a small beacon of hope. Children reached out in every town. Strangers wept, hearing how he chose them. But the road was merciless. Freezing winds cut through his fur. Pavement bruised his paws. Then, in early January 2026, while crossing South Carolina, disaster struck. Aloka's right hind leg failed. A torn cranial cruciate ligament, agony in every step. He cried out, refusing to leave their side, even as pain overwhelmed him. The monks' hearts shattered. They carried him gently, whispering prayers, refusing to let him suffer alone. In Charleston, surgeons repaired what they could in just 1 hour, a small mercy. Then, in North Carolina, right here in our Charlotte area, a kind house call vet named Aaron O'Leary offered infrared laser therapy, easing his swelling with painless light. Aloka rested, bandaged in the RV, but his spirit never wavered. Videos show tender moments. Venerable Panakara leaning close, whispering softly, "Rest now. Focus on healing. We are here." Juan, one of the dedicated drivers from day one, cradled him in his arms like a child. Aloka completely calm, content, trusting. Even when he couldn't walk the miles, he stayed near, offering his quiet presence, his unwavering love. The monks held his paw through sleepless nights. Crowds gathered, tears streaming, saying, "He's teaching us what true peace looks like, enduring pain with grace, loving without condition." Through every setback, Aloka's loyalty burned brighter. He wasn't just their dog. He was their reminder. Compassion means never leaving anyone behind. By late January, miracles unfolded. Aloka's leg mended, slowly, beautifully. He took his first careful steps again, no limp in sight during brief visits. On day 95 before the walk, the monks watched him rest peacefully, his calm aura settling everyone around him. Crowds in Raleigh, then Richmond on February 2nd, 2026, lined the streets, holding flowers, signs, hearts wide open. Virginia's governor declared it Walk for Peace Day, honoring this little dog who walked or rode through snow and ice without complaint. Millions followed online, Instagram, TikTok, news, drawn to his gentle eyes, his heart mark like a promise. From a nameless stray who once begged for scraps to a global symbol carried in loving arms, cheered by thousands, Aloka shows us, peace isn't loud, it's in the quiet choice to keep going. in the hand that lifts you when you fall, in the whisper that says, "You are enough." In a world full of hurt, this dog with divine light on his forehead reminds us, love can still heal everything. As of early February 2026, the walk nears its end. Washington, D.C., around February 13th. Aloka is healing stronger every day, sometimes walking short distances, always nearby, his presence a living prayer. His story has sparked adoptions, donations, waves of kindness. If Aloka, once abandoned, now beloved, can find light after so much darkness, so can we. Adopt a shelter dog. Help a stray. Be the calm someone needs. If this journey touched your soul, if it reminded you of your own pet's loyalty, or made you tear up thinking of second chances, like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, comment your pet's name, or a kind act you'll do today, and subscribe for more stories that remind us what matters most. While you're here, if building a peaceful, secure life for you and your loved ones, furry included, speaks to you, check my finance/stock playlist in the description, because caring for ourselves lets us care deeper for others. Thank you for walking this path with Aloka. May his light shine in your heart always. See you soon.